The 2026 Ferrari SF90 is a machine built to redefine the meaning of hybrid supercars, a masterpiece that blends extreme performance with futuristic engineering. From the moment you see it, you know this isn't just another Ferrari. This is a technological showcase, a rolling statement that the future of speed and luxury can exist in perfect harmony. Today, we explore every detail, from the exterior lines to the heart-pounding performance and the ultra-modern interior that surrounds the driver with precision and elegance. The first thing that grabs your attention is the design. The 2026 SF90 looks like it has been sculpted by the wind itself. Ferrari didn't reinvent the entire silhouette, but they sharpened every line, refined every curve, and enhanced the aerodynamics to a level that feels almost race-ready. The front end is more aggressive than ever, featuring slim adaptive LED headlights that give the car a razor-sharp gaze. The front bumper has been redesigned with deeper air channels and a lower splitter, maximizing downforce and airflow at high speeds. Every detail has a purpose. As you walk along the body, you immediately notice the fluidity in the surface work. The side profile is dominated by big air intakes carved neatly into the body. These aren't just styling elements. They feed the hybrid powertrain with fresh air while managing cooling for the electric motors and battery. The sleek door lines and intelligently shaped fenders give the SF90 a sense of motion even when it's standing still. The windows taper perfectly into the roofline, giving the car an aerodynamic silhouette that cuts through the air. The wheels are a piece of art on their own. Lightweight forged alloy rims reduce drag and cool the carbon ceramic brakes during high-performance driving. Every spoke, every angle is shaped with precision. And then you get to the rear, one of the most stunning angles of the 2026 SF90. Ferrari has redesigned the taillights with a thinner, more futuristic look, stretching the width of the car visually. The quad exhaust setup sits high, giving it a race-bred character, while a sculpted diffuser dominates the lower section to stabilize the car at extreme speeds. The active aero system works silently in the background, raising and adjusting the rear wing based on your speed, traction, and throttle input. At full acceleration, the rear aero locks down the car, keeping it planted and stable. When cruising, it retracts to reduce drag and give you a smoother ride. This is Ferrari engineering at its best, beautiful yet brutally effective. But design is just one part of the SF90's identity. What really sets the 2026 model apart is the performance. Ferrari continues to use the iconic 4.0-liter twin-turbo V8 engine, an engineering masterpiece that has been further optimized for efficiency and power. On its own, the V8 produces immense horsepower, but the magic happens when you combine it with the 3 electric motors, 2 at the front and 1 integrated into the transmission. The combined output is staggering. The SF90 launches from 0 to 60 miles per hour in under 2 seconds, putting it in the league of hypercars that cost double or triple the price. The instant torque from the electric motors gives the car an explosive launch, while the V8 roars to life with a ferocity that sends chills down your spine. Ferrari's engineers have fine-tuned the sound profile so even with the hybrid system, the engine still sings with raw emotion. The 8-speed dual-clutch transmission shifts with surgical accuracy, delivering power instantly when you need it and gliding smoothly when you're cruising. Ferrari upgraded the transmission logic for 2026, making shifts faster, smarter, and more intuitive. The hybrid system also reacts quicker, switching between electric-only, hybrid, and full-power modes seamlessly without you ever feeling the transition. Handling is where the SF90 truly becomes a masterpiece. Ferrari has integrated its latest e-traction system, which uses the electric motors to distribute torque perfectly between the wheels. This means the car rotates through corners with precision that almost feels supernatural. The steering is incredibly sharp, giving you immediate feedback from the road. Every tiny movement of your hands translates directly into the car's motion. The suspension uses magnetorological dampers, fluid-filled shocks that can adjust stiffness in milliseconds. Whether you're driving on a smooth track, cruising on a highway, or navigating city streets, the car adapts instantly. The balance between comfort and performance is perfected. You can feel the race car DNA underneath you, yet the ride is still surprisingly smooth when you want it to be calm. Even the braking system is advanced. The carbon ceramic brakes are powerful, fade-resistant, and incredibly consistent. Ferrari refined the brake-by-wire system so it feels more natural than before. The regenerative braking helps recharge the battery, but it doesn't interfere with pedal feel. When you hit the brake pedal, the car responds precisely, slowing down with confidence and stability. Now step inside, and the interior immediately tells you that you're sitting in something futuristic. Ferrari has created a cockpit that feels like a blend between a luxury aircraft and a high-end racing simulator. The first thing you see is the massive curved digital display behind the steering wheel. This screen provides crisp graphics, detailed performance data, navigation, hybrid system information, and more. You can customize it to show exactly what you need, whether you're exploring the car's capabilities or taking a relaxing evening cruise. The steering wheel is another highlight. Wrapped in premium leather and carbon fiber, it features touch-responsive pads, switches, and Ferrari's iconic Manettino dial. You can shift driving modes instantly, going from quiet electric mode to full power performance mode with a twist of the dial. The paddles behind the wheel are long, satisfying, and crafted from metal, giving every shift a dramatic feel. The dashboard layout is clean and driver-focused. Ferrari angled the controls slightly toward the driver, ensuring everything is within reach. The center console uses a modern floating design with a metallic gear selector styled after classic Ferrari gated shifters. Touch controls are used for climate functions, and a second display is available for the passenger to view speed, RPM, and performance data, turning the experience into a shared thrill. The materials throughout the cabin are truly luxurious. You get handcrafted leather, Alcantara, polished aluminum, and carbon fiber accents. Ferrari allows deep customization, letting owners choose stitching colors, seat materials, and even textures depending on whether they want a sporty or elegant look. The seats are supportive yet comfortable, hugging your body during spirited driving but remaining gentle for long journeys. The 2026 model brings improved padding and better shoulder support, making it more comfortable than the previous version. Ambient lighting adds a soft glow around the cabin, highlighting the contours of the dashboard and door panels. At night, it creates a futuristic vibe that elevates the entire experience. Even the door sills feature illuminated Ferrari logos that greet you as soon as you open the door. Ferrari upgraded the infotainment system as well, making it faster and more intuitive. Wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto come standard. Voice control works better now, allowing you to adjust settings, set navigation, or control music without taking your hands off the wheel. The premium sound system, tuned specifically for the unique acoustics of the SF90 cabin, offers crisp highs and deep bass for those moments when you're not listening to the symphony of the V8. But what makes the SF90 interior special is the connection it creates between driver and machine. Everything feels purposeful, everything feels engineered for the thrill of driving. Whether you're pushing the car to its limits or simply enjoying a peaceful electric drive, the SF90 makes every moment feel special. Driving the 2026 SF90 is an emotional experience. When you're cruising in electric mode, the car moves silently, almost gracefully. It feels refined, calm, and futuristic. The hybrid battery gives you enough range for short drives without using any fuel. But the instant you press the throttle deeper, the V8 awakens and the transformation is immediate. The car goes from quiet and elegant to loud and aggressive in a split second. The acceleration is brutal. The speed builds instantly, pinning you back into your seat. The car feels light and agile, almost telepathic in how it responds to your inputs. The aerodynamics keep it glued to the road, the traction systems keep it stable, and the hybrid powertrain gives you explosive performance with zero hesitation. Everything about the SF90 is engineered for excitement. The sound, the speed, the control, it all blends together into an unforgettable driving experience. Even at high speeds, the car feels composed and confident. The precision is unbelievable, making every corner, every straight, every braking zone a moment of pure joy. The 2026 Ferrari SF90 is more than just a supercar. It's a statement of Ferrari's future. A future where hybrid technology doesn't take away the emotion but adds to it. A future where extreme performance, luxury, and sustainability meet in perfect balance. This car represents the evolution of the Ferrari experience, faster, smarter, and more advanced than ever. For anyone looking to understand what the future of high-performance driving feels like, the SF90 stands as a shining example. It's a car built for enthusiasts, For dreamers, for those who believe driving should be an experience that awakens every sense. And in the world of 2026 supercars, the Ferrari SF90 stands proudly at the top. Beautiful, brutal, and undeniably Ferrari.